So suppose I am a Bcom graduate and applying for a UI job openings for US Taxation or maybe Deloitte or maybe KPMG. Okay, and a person is EA, Bcom and EA or maybe only EA. Will he be having a greater chance to get shortlisted? Okay, because he is a EA, or do I stand equal to him because I have also done maybe a Bcom and MBA? Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Deep. In today's video, we are inviting a person named Mr. Vikash who is working at EY for last 3 years. He's having a deep understanding about US taxation because he is working in US tax industry. Apart from that, he has also pursued EA course, okay, that is enrolled agent course, and through which he got the job in US taxation. In this session, we will talk detail about US taxation and their growth, salary, everything which a fresher ask. Apart from that, I will also ask how he has done EA, how through the EA how he got the job. Okay, we will talk about US taxation. We will talk about enroll agent. So hope this video will find you very well. Okay, watch the video carefully, watch the video fully, and learn something out of the experienced guy who is working at Big Four. I'm also going to ask whatever question which you have asked me in the comment box to ask Mr. Vikas, okay? And we will discuss everything in a very detailed manner, okay? So everything which in and out about US taxation and in and out about enroll agent course, you will be getting to know today via this live session with Mr. Vikas, okay? So stay tuned and let's go to the interview. So, hi Vikas, thank you so much for coming and giving your precious time to us. Our community is grateful for you. Here we are going to talk about your experience about US taxation and how we can get into and a lot of things about US taxation and EA especially, which you have done. So, if you can tell us about yourself, that will be great for our community and to start with.
Sure. So, first of all, thank you, Deep, for having me on your channel. My name is Vikash Gupta. I am based out in Kolkata. Talking a little about my academic background, I am a Bcom graduate from Calcutta University and a IRS enrolled agent. I have an overall experience of 2 tax seasons in the US tax industry, and I am currently working with EY as an advanced tax analyst in their business tax services.
Great. So, two tax season means 2 years, right? In a simple
Yeah,
term.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, thank you so much for introducing yourself. We are having a lot of question about US taxation and IRS enroll agent. Okay, and many of our community members have asked me that please ask this particular question with Mr. Vikas because they are having a lot of confusion in their mind. So before going on that part, I'm having few general questions which a fresher can get into his mind. Okay, then those are the questions for me from my side. So I will start from those questions. Okay, so first thing first, because that tell us something about US taxation, how it is. Okay, how is the career growth, how is the work culture. Okay, how people are dealing with the work life balance because it is very hectic, as you know that in the busy season. So how is the hierarchy? So tell us something about US taxation. Okay, not about EY especially. Okay, if you are not comfortable at, but as a big four and as a US industry, how it is uh, for a fresher.
So basically, US tax is a good career option as US tax is growing in India, and there's a good demand of US taxation in India. And if I talk about the work in US taxation, like we get the opportunity to work with big clients, and also we get the opportunity to work with the high net worth individuals, high net worth individual clients, and the work will be like preparing of tax return and compliance. Also it involves consulting and working on tax planning strategies and all.
Okay, so how is the work-life balance? Are you able to manage your work and life in one go? How is the work-life balance and culture at EY?
Work life balance and culture anyway. Okay. So basically, yeah, like in I will talk specifically about Big Four. So as I told that we get the opportunity to work with global clients, and also we get opportunity to work on the returns of high net worth individuals. And like there will be some clients working on their work will be like manageable and it will be interesting, but there will be some client work that it will be stressful, and we have to put more hours on it. So it depends during this season. We have to put extra efforts, as you know, like before the due dates and deadlines, we have to push hard to complete the task before the deadline.
So
And hmm,
yes, so it is on to us how we are managing our work and life. So it is
yes,
manageable.
yes,
As
yes,
I believe I can manage
yeah,
it very easily. So I believe it is manageable. It is on us how we are doing it. Otherwise, if we
exactly,
cannot
exactly,
manage it, if we don't have that discipline, then any job is not manageable. Okay. So that is the point. So
yeah,
thank you so much for clearing out. One thing which fresher get doubt of. Okay. Okay. I have told them, but they still get the doubt. Since it is US taxation, okay, here this is the night time, they will be it's the morning time. So their
yes,
confusion
yes.
is what will be the working hours, what will be the working time, is it a day or we have to do a night shift, okay, how it is it, okay. So if you can give in two-line answer.
So in like before Big Ten or any other US based MNC, the work timings are normal. In
Yes,
India, we start from morning 9 or 10 o'clock, and it will be around 7 or 8. And during season, it may extend.
correct, correct. So basically, it's like a day shift only because
Day
we
shift,
don't have
exactly.
to talk directly with clients as a fresher label. Okay, but yes, when you go for the manager label, you have to give some time during night when you are supposed to get on call with your US client, right? So that is the point.
Correct,
So
correct.
thank you so much on that, Vikas. So now coming on your part. So as you mentioned that you have done enroll agent, okay, with IRS, okay. So what exactly is EA? What exactly is enroll agent?
Okay. So an enroll agent is a federal licensed tax practitioner. EA is a certification on US taxation, where we study about US federal tax laws and tax compliance. So EA is the highest credential in USA, highest tax credential in USA.
So basically, it is a license to work on the uh, taxation of US, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay. So simple term, it is a license kind of thing. Okay. Apart
Yeah.
from that, so how can a fresher do EA? The first, okay. And suppose I have completed EA, what doors it will open for me? Okay. So yes,
Okay. So for a fresher who is interested in US taxation and wants to pursue a career in it, can go for EA. The minimum criteria is minimum educational qualification required to start with EA is the completion of higher secondary, or he should be 12th pass and should be having a passport to
okay.
apply. And after completion of EA, candidate will be eligible to apply for US tax jobs in US based MNCs and Big Ten firms.
So after doing 12th, okay, I can
Yeah,
pursue EA, and once
yeah.
I completed, I can get job at Big Four. Will the Bcom will be not mandatory? Will they not search for the Bcom degree or graduation degree if I apply after 12th?
Yeah, because for becoming an enrolled agent, I mentioned that we can start even after completing 12th.
Okay.
But for applying for a job,
Yeah.
graduation should be there. Like it
Yes.
is good to have a graduation degree as well.
Okay. So, like, okay, since you already mentioned, but in a few lines, if you can tell, if I wish to do EA, what are the
Mhm.
steps? Okay. So, in
Okay,
simple terms, what are the simple steps to go for the EA?
okay. So the first step will be to apply for passport,
Okay.
and then candidate needs to apply for PTIN from IRS website.
Hmm.
Once this is done, candidate can start studying and prepare for the exams. and he can go with the coachings and all for the exam preparation. After that, the candidate need to plan as per the preparation that which part of the exam to attempt first,
Okay.
and then the candidate should book the examination slot from Prometric website to appear for the exams.
Okay. Since you talked about coaching, so what do you think? Which institute is best for EA? Where you have done your EA,
So
or you can, if you can suggest any coaching or institute.
yes. So which institute is best for you? Okay.
Yes.
So like I can say it's Simanda Education and ILE Tax Academy. They like they can be considered. Well, I did my EA, I took my EA classes from ILE Tax Academy.
Okay. They are good. They are best.
Yes.
It is in Kolkata.
No. Actually, it is based on Hyderabad, but like they
Okay.
provide live and online classes,
Okay.
so it's like accessible.
So still they
Like
are
it's
accessible, right?
yeah,
And what would be the fee for completing EA? A complete fee in approx,
overall
if you
cost.
can tell. Yes, overall cost.
Okay, so fees or total cost of doing EA, right? So it will include the coaching fees of the coaching institute, and that varies from institute to institute. And then we also have to pay the examination fees to IRS. That will be around $206 or 17,000 INR.
Dollars. Okay.
Yeah, and the total cost will be around 1.5 lakh. Again, it varies as per the dollar rates.
Okay.
So by around 1.5 lakh, like it can be like completed.
In 1.5 lakh, we can do EA from the base institute in India,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
I
that
took the higher
is,
range, but like that is
yes,
below that
approx we
also.
can take 1.5 lakh.
Hmm.
Okay, that
Yes.
is, yeah, I think that is affordable for a person who wants to get into the US taxation after doing EA, because it
Yeah.
is a high paying job again. Okay, so that is the cost which we have to bear, of course, for doing EA. Okay, so
Yes.
yes, the most important question which I feel, okay, from the fresher side, that after, suppose I did my EA, okay, completed, I
Yeah.
gave my
Yeah.
1.5 lakh, okay, I invested it. Okay, once I completed EA, I got the license. Now, will it open the US tax job? The door, will it open completely, or there is a catch? Any catch?
Okay. So like post completion of EA certification will make the candidate eligible to apply for US tax jobs. They will be preferred by the recruiters for the US tax jobs. Again, it also depends on the interview and how the candidate is demonstrating his knowledge and his skill sets. So
Okay.
all these lies.
So, yes, we know about US taxation for sure after EA. Is there any other job which is feasible after doing EA, if not US taxation, or it is just
Apart from
limited to US taxation?
apart from US taxation, an enroll agent can also work in tax technology, testing
Mhm.
the software, tax return preparation software, and other tools. And an enroll agent can also work on bookkeeping services. So apart from core tax services, EA can also work on tax technology and bookkeeping.
Okay, so glad that you are giving very accurate and on to point answers. I am very much happy on that. Okay, so yes, now, so what will be the better, Vikas, the CPA or EA? Okay, because we are having
Yeah.
CPA also. So what is better, or what is easy, or what should a professor do, EA or CPA?
Okay. EA or CPA. I will say both are good. Okay. Both of the certifications covered US taxation, but
Mhm.
EA focuses majorly on US tax. It is
Okay,
mostly it is majorly on US tax, whereas CPA, apart from tax, it also covers US accounting, audit, and a bit of financial management.
okay,
So this is what, but candidates should evaluate like where his interest lies. If it is totally on US tax, he wants to go with US tax only, then any of them works. And If he has interest in audit and accounting also, then he can go for CPA.
Okay, so with CPA we are having option like if we want to get into audit later or in
Exactly.
accounting later,
Audit,
we have the option.
accounting,
But EA is something kind क्या कहते हैं उसको a focused kind of license.
confined to
uh,
taxation.
yes,
Yeah.
for US taxation. Yes. And is it a tough, is EA tough to do, or is it a easy cake which we can do? As a fresher level, I'm asking you this, okay?
Okay.
What you were thinking when
Okay.
you were doing EA after your 12th or BCom?
So basically, like when I started pursuing it, I didn't had any experience in like this US taxation. I started from zero, and again, it depends on the preparation and planning. So with proper preparation, practice, and revisions, exams can be cleared in the first attempt.
Okay.
So it is manageable. It's with proper strategy, proper practice, preparation, revisions, we can clear it in the first attempt.
Okay, so frankly, I have not done EA. Okay, so I have
Hmm.
no idea on that part. So when we are doing EA, is it required? Are we required to study deep about US taxation, or we study like a concept overall? Because I know that US taxation is ocean. Okay, if a fresher get into it, okay, it will drawn him. Okay, so in EA, what does the course prevails? Is it a overall concept, or in a deeper way they make us understand? So your point.
So basically in EA, like we are the exam will be MCQ based. Okay. There will be no like concept, like what you say,
Theory.
subjective questions and all,
Okay.
theories and
Okay.
all. It will be
Okay.
all about MCQ. And in order to answer MCQs properly, concept clarity is very important, because we are not
Okay.
going to write subjective answers and all. We have to give on the point answers, to the point answers. There is no step marking. If the answer is right, then you will be getting full marks. If the answer is wrong, you won't be getting any marks. So we have to answer to the point, and for this, concept clarity is very important. So we don't have to like what you say, we have to memorize. We don't have to do like that. We have to like work on the concepts. We have to understand the concepts properly. And definitely there are things like some phase out limits, and then due dates, deadlines, penalties, and all these things we have to memorize. But overall we should be good with the concepts. Then we can we can tackle the MCQs.
Okay, so it is not like we have to deep down into the US taxes. It is like concept which we have to study. That
Yeah.
is very much fair. Now, having two more question on EA part. That first one is, as you said, that it is specific for the US taxation job. So suppose I am a Bcom graduate and applying for a UI job openings for US taxation, or maybe Deloitte, or maybe KPMG. Okay,
Yeah.
and a person is EA, Bcom and EA,
Yeah.
or maybe only EA.
Hmm.
will will he be having a greater chance to get shortlisted, okay, because he's a EA, or do I stand equal to him because I have also done maybe a BCom and MBA? How does it happens?
Okay, so you're asking a candidate is EA versus a candidate who is BCom with EA.
No, a candidate is EA, okay, and one
Yeah.
candidate is BCom and MBA. Who
MBA. Okay.
stands better chance?
Okay. So like definitely the candidate who is having EA certification will be preferred by the recruiters, and he has a good chance of clearing the interviews. And and he will be like preferred by the company as well for the for that job opening.
Okay, so EA stands a better chance in front of a BCom and MBA, you say. Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
is fair because as I have done EA, that means that I know about US taxation concept,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
and it will easy for a company, okay, or Big Four to train us in a faster way, okay, and
That EA
yes,
candidate
uh,
will be having like good chances of clearing the interview rounds as well.
okay, now talking about on interview part, when
Hmm.
we take interview, when Big Four take interview for a fresher, okay, not talking
Yeah.
about EA, okay, we ask the simple concept of Indian taxation, accounting, some part of Excel also. We don't touch about US taxation part because we know that a fresher giving an interview is don't know the US taxation. But
Mhm.
if I have done an EA, okay,
Yeah.
and now I am appearing an interview, okay, for the US taxation in front of you, will you ask the US taxation concept? Will you ask the concept from the US taxation? Will you be digging it down, or it will be like simple concept, simple, not about US taxation? How does it go?
Okay, so definitely when I was interviewed, so apart from the general questions, I was asked on the US, I was tested on the US tax concepts, and the interviewer will test you on the US tax concepts because when they get to know that you have EA certification, so they will test you and they would like you to demonstrate your US tax knowledge.
Okay.
So yeah, like it will be basic, but yes, they will test you on the US tax concepts.
Yes, so I will say that he is also a risk factor. So if you have taken the license anyhow, if you have completed E anyhow, and you think that you can get into your taxation easily, no, that is not true. You will have to prove that you have studied
Proof.
it well.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I am a Bcom and MBA, they already know that I don't know about US taxation. Then I have a lesser risk that they will ask me your taxation job, and if I don't answer, they will get I will get rejected. So there is a risk associated with EA also. That is fine because if we have studied, we should know about
Mm.
it. Now
Yes.
talking about the most important part, the salary. Okay, after doing
Okay.
EA, okay, BCom and EA, if you have done, what will be the initial salary at Big Four for US taxation job?
Okay. An EA who is a fresher and a BCom graduate can expect between 5 to 7 LPA. It
Okay.
also depends on company to company and the
Mhm.
candidate's interview and skill set.
Okay, so we are talking about fresher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, coming on the US taxation part, okay, at UI, okay, since you are in UI, okay, what is the hierarchy? Okay, I will talk about, I will let you know that how I want the answer. Okay, what is the hierarchy? Suppose I am an analyst. After how much month or how much year I will get a promotion, and if I getting a promotion, what will be the next position? Okay, like what is the hierarchy, and what will be the approx salary or CTC, okay, on each stage? If you have any idea, please share with us.
Okay. So, like in EY, generally it has been seen that people start with the as an analyst, US tax analyst, and after 1 to 1.5 years, they get promoted to advanced tax analyst, and again after 1 or 2 years, completing 1 and 2 years after advanced tax analyst, they are eligible to become tax senior, and after tax senior, a tax senior with like um 2 years of experience, he is eligible to become uh, assistant manager. 1.5 to 2 years, he will be eligible to become assistant manager. And after assistant manager, how much time it takes to become manager, I'm not sure. But it usually takes like 7 years, or like in some companies 5 years, to become a tax manager.
Okay, so I will also want to add some point. Okay, that,
Mhm.
see, we start with the analyst part. Okay, that we join as an analyst part where our salary varies between 4 to 7 lakhs, as Vikas mentioned. After 1 year,
Yeah.
okay, uh, after 1 year, sure, we get into the, our internet is not stable. Okay, so after 1 year we get into for tax associate. See, in every big four there is a different terms. Okay, so
Yeah.
don't get confused with it. Okay, so after 1 and 5 years or 1 year we become tax associate. Then after 3 years, okay, of having experience, we become tax senior. And after working for 4 to 5 years, we become tax assistant manager. Okay, and after working for 3 or 4 more years, we become tax manager. So overall 10 years it takes to become a tax manager, because at tax manager you have a lot of responsibility on your head, and you will have to know in and out about the US taxation. So it
Exactly.
approx takes 10 to 12 years, but this tenure can be modified if you switch between the big fours. Okay, that curve can be taken little bit down, and your salary may go into the more faster way. Okay, that is the strategy which big four employees take. Okay, that is switching out to different companies and taking more salary out of the industry, and that is fair also because we work and we expect more salary. That is okay. So yes, thank you so much, Vikas, for talking on the EA part. Okay, our audience will be very much happy to get these all answers. Now coming on the specific question which our members have asked you. Okay, so
Yeah.
starting with that. Okay, we will start with the Vishnu. Vishnu is very much happy that I am inviting you on the stage. Okay, on this channel. Okay, to talk about the US taxation. Now, yes, again, as I was asking, he's the having the simple question: what will be the salary package for fresher who passed EA Part One in tax analyst position?
Okay. Who passed A part 1 in tax analyst position?
Yes,
All right.
approx salary if
So,
you can tell. Yeah.
yeah. So, like EA part 1 covers tax compliance for individuals and estate majorly. And after passing the part 1 exam, candidates should apply for job openings in US tax related to high net worth individuals, Form 1040 and global mobility services. And then the package to expect will be between around 5 to 7 LPA. Again, it depends on company to company and
Yes.
candidates interview and skill set.
Yes. Okay. So now the next question is I don't have any name of him. Okay, so he's asking what will be the question in interview regarding US tax form 1040 and 1065. The candidate having experience about 1 to 2 years in the field of that and has studied US tax in his PG course. Any simple question. So basically that he's asking that a candidate is having 1 and 2 years of experience, and he has also studied about US taxation in the PG. Will there will be any US tax question in interview? If yes, then what can be the like simple question which it can be asked? Okay, if you have any idea on that.
Okay. So candidate is having 1 or 2 years of experience in US tax form 1040 and 1065, right?
Yes.
Or 1065. Okay. So candidate having experience of 1 to 2 years in form 1040 or 1065 will be asked questions related to his work experience, roles, and responsibilities. Candidate will also be asked conceptual questions related to Form 1065 or 1040. Like if I talk about some sample questions, then for 1040, like the question can be like what are the different types of filing status in Form 1040?
Okay.
Then they can ask like how to determine residential status of an individual. Then, if I talk about 1065, then sample question to expect will be like what are the relevant schedules for Form 1065?
So basically,
Then,
basic concept of 1065 and that form can be asked. Okay, I think that is a fair answer from your side. Now the next question is the overall cost of doing EA and what does it takes to clear it. Okay, as Vikas already told that 1.5 is the limit where you can see yourself spending on the EA part. Okay, so we will
yes,
go on the different question that I am pursuing EA. Okay, one member is asking. I want to know what are the questions asked in the Big Four interview and how to answer it as well. Okay, so basically for interview question, okay, whoever is asking this question, I have already made 3 videos where I have talked details about the interview question, which you can find in the playlist. But since you are pursuing EA, so because if you can tell the little bit about it, okay, what question he can expect, okay, as he's doing EA.
okay. Interview and audience. Okay. Candidate pursuing EA can expect questions related to US tax only. Questions will be asked from concepts. Then candidate should be thorough with the topics and concepts covered in EA curriculum. Proper revision before the interview will be helpful. Then also listen to the questions asked carefully and then present your answers properly. Be specific to what is asked. Try to quote examples with the answer if required, and that can give a good impression. Also, be confident. That's all required.
Okay, I think that Vikas is telling everything which I have taught to my members. Okay, about an interview. Okay, and this is the fact. This is what interviewer see in you when you are appearing for interview. So there is no hard rule in it. The simple answer would be that be confident, because confidence is key in any interview, be it for US taxation, be it for any industry. If you are confident that you can learn everything, then yes, you are good to go. So going about the next
Yes.
question, because okay, what is the difficulty level of EA? How can a working professional manage studies with it? Can a working professional can do EA, and will it be easy to manage it, or what is your experience about it?
Okay. So I can't comment on the difficulty level
Okay.
as it depends on the preparation and planning. With proper preparation, practice and revisions, exams can be cleared in the first attempt. For working professionals, it can be challenging and difficult, but with proper planning, discipline, and consistency in studies, it is manageable. I have colleagues who cleared EA along with full-time job. It
Okay.
it can be, it is manageable.
Okay, so our next question is apart from the UI and EA, but I think you can answer this because you are a working professional. One member is asking that she's or he's having an offer from Deloitte, okay, and
Mhm.
after that, within 6 months, he also applied for two other roles with the same email ID, okay. So he is worrying that will it affect any his offer which he has got already. So any point on
Okay.
this?
Well, I couldn't get the question. Not
So
sure about this actually.
okay, let me answer this very frankly. See, if
Okay.
you are having an offer, okay, from Deloitte, okay, now you are applying for other job in Deloitte only, okay, with the same
Mm,
email ID or whatever. If you are changing also, that is unfair,
mm,
okay, because you already got one offer from the Deloitte, okay, one company. Now you are again try to apply for other position, and you are snatching the chance of other candidate. That is unfair, okay, and that is
yes, yes.
comes under the malpractice, okay. So we should not
Yeah.
do that. Again, if you are changing your email ID also, don't you
Mm,
think that Deloitte cannot catch you. It can catch you because they have a upgraded system, okay. They can catch you with your resume. You cannot change everything on your resume, right? You cannot change yourself. So always restrain yourself doing that, okay. If you are having offer letter, you can apply for different job in different company. That is a fair practice, but do not apply, okay, in the same company after having a one offer letter, okay. That is my point. So how to get into US taxation, okay. Let's not talk about any specific license or course, okay. How a fresher, a Bcom fresher can get into US taxation, or how can a MBA fresher can get into a US taxation off campus.
okay. Off-campus opportunities for Bcom or MBA who wants to get into US taxation. So basically, like the candidate who is a BCom or a MBA and wants to get into US tax job, so he should have a good resume and he should apply. If he's looking for off-campus opportunities, then he should apply in Naukri.com and as well as in LinkedIn. And he should try to reach out. He should target the companies to which he wants to apply. And after selecting the companies, he should reach to their talent acquisition and HR in LinkedIn and should introduce himself or herself to the candidate. And also he can reach out to people in the like senior position, like who are hiring, and he should be active on LinkedIn and like to grab the opportunities. Like in LinkedIn, we see like people post job opportunities. So from there also, like he can take the chances, and he can follow this to get.
I completely agree with the answer of Vikas because he is emphasizing on the LinkedIn part. See, LinkedIn is something which is very much important for any professional job. Through the LinkedIn, okay, you can get any job. If you are not
Yes,
applying via the Naukri also, you can get from the LinkedIn. As he already mentioned that you should target companies which in which you want to get into, and now go and talk and build your network among the recruiters, HRs, and a person who is working as on a senior level. Because if he or she
yes,
refers you, then that is having a different weightage, and the selection will be, I mean, the chances of getting selection will be much higher if you are getting referred from someone. And again, if
exactly.
someone is referring you, okay, he is also getting benefited because when we refer
Mm.
someone, and if a person is getting selected, we get a bonus, we get a point, we get a money, okay, on
Yes,
the
yes.
referring part. So that is, you should follow all the freshers which who is looking for job into US taxation. Now, many people ask about US taxation. That, as you already told, that how we can get into US taxation.
Mm.
Okay, so many are having the confusion. Okay, since we when we were the fresher, okay, we had no clue that this is the industry in which I want to get into. Okay, so for fresher, do you suggest that Bcom, sorry, US taxation field is good for them? Do you suggest, or you have any other thought that okay, US taxation is not good for the fresher? Do you think it is better opportunity for fresher? They should uh, s- choose this profession. What do you think?
So I would say like people should first analyze like what is their interest. Like just for the sake of getting job, they should not come into US tax industry. They should like see where their interest lies. Like in graduation we have various subjects, so I had interest in finance and taxation, and I want to go ahead in any either of the one, so I selected taxation. So similarly, like anyone who has interest in US taxation and wants to pursue a career in it, then he should like definitely give a try to it.
Yes, of course, and adding point on this, see, as a fresher, yes, definitely we don't have much clue on the industry part. We have to do a trial
Mm,
and error. But whatever job you are selecting, be it Big Force or US Taxation or any job, okay, whatever job you are selecting, give yourself time to get adopted, okay. Do not get
mm,
in a hurry, okay, because it will take 1 and 2 years to understand whether you are fit for this job. Or believe
mm,
me, whatever job you are going to do, okay, I'm saying this to my audience, whatever job you are planning to do, okay, if you are not giving the right time to this job, you will get bored easily. It is all in your head, okay. If you start hating
yes.
your job within a month, okay, you don't judge your job, okay, just do it, then decide whether you are fit for this job or not, okay. Before
Mm,
getting into Big Four and US taxation, I also worked in the financial industry, that is for the ICICI Direct, okay. Then I
okay.
later came into the US taxation. So that is the
Mm,
point. And talking about that part, because many of my members, okay, who is doing job already, now they want to switch career into a Big Fours or for US taxation. I think
mm.
that is a wise decision as well, because they want to get into. So how can they switch from other field, okay, to the US taxation? If you are having any experience, or if you have any idea, if you can share, please
Mm.
go ahead.
Okay, so like I have colleagues who were in US audit, and they like made a career transition to US taxation. Then I also have a colleague who was into Indian taxation, and he made
Okay.
a transition to US taxation. So yeah, like people with like other accounting backgrounds are also considered for this US tax analyst uh, role. So that is possible. Yeah.
So how did they switch between other job to this job? If you have known to this, or did have they ever shared with you with you? Have you any idea how did they switch to
Uh,
other? Yeah.
Can you please repeat again?
So, have you having any idea that how did they switch from other industry to US tax industry? What process they
Okay.
followed?
Yes, yes. So like they already made an application via LinkedIn and this Naukri.com, and after that they also had some like connections in who were working in Big Four. So they reached out to their connections and who referred them for the position.
So coming on the reference part, so two way of application. One is go and
Okay.
apply directly, and one is via
Hmm.
reference. What is a better way, and what is the fastest way? A reference or a direct application? What do you
That
think?
application. Uh, reference do work faster than that application, but again, candidate should try both of the approach, and
Mhm.
we don't know like which one is going to work. So
Okay, so till my the journey of my career, I always prefer the reference. Okay, and I believe, and when I talk to my level of managers and seniors, okay, they say that yes, reference is much better than direct application. Because suppose if
yes,
I am a
yes,
manager and I am referring because okay, that means that I am having the belief in because that because can perform this job, and as a manager, I am referring to because to the HR. HR will surely take my words, okay, because I am a manager. I have spent my 10 years to this company, okay. HR
mm,
will not take me lightly. No, 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 not a chance, okay. He or she will definitely call Vikas and take interview, okay, and that increase the chances, okay, for Vikas to getting selected. I will tell you my story in a brief way. When I was applying for this one internship at GT for tax role, okay, I
hmm,
was referred by the senior director, okay. From
okay,
starting of my
that's
career
nice.
only, I used to connect with many people, okay. I was referred by the senior director, and you won't believe the first question which was asked me in the interview was golden rule of accounting. Very simple question, right? And
Mm, yes,
will you believe that I couldn't answer it? I had the answer in my mind, but I couldn't
yeah,
answer it in a spoken way. Okay, and that
hmm,
was a thing. Now I was thinking that okay, my impression got bad, but you won't believe I got through. I got selected for that internship. Okay, and yes, I did my internship over there because see, as I already told, the confidence is the key.
yeah,
Whether I said the wrong answer, I couldn't answer, but I made them believe that give me a chance and I will remember this because this is easy. I cannot
yes,
forget this. This is just the nervousness which I am having and I cannot recall it this point of time, but I know this. So this is what happens when you are getting referred by the senior people and when you are very much confident on you. So always bear the confidence level with when you are giving the interview. Okay. So
yes,
yes, coming on the reference part and job part, okay, when a fresher apply for job, okay, at UI, okay, as well in UI, how much
yeah,
is the ideal time they take to respond? Because many freshers complain that sir, I have applied 2 months back, 3 months back, but I have no clue whether I am selected or rejected. So what do you think, how much is the ideal time for UI to revert back a candidate after a successful application?
okay. So if it's a referral thing, then though it will take less time, and it depends, and hiring is a process, so, and it takes time, so the
Yes.
candidate should be patient, and he should patiently wait for his turn. And sometimes it also depends on the requirement in the team, and also like the urgency. On the basis of that, a candidate will be approached faster. If there is no like urgent requirement, then he will be put on hold. So all these factors are there. Again, during season also hiring gets freezed, and during off
Mhm.
season hiring is active.
Mhm.
So all these are factors which do like slow down the hiring process, or like
Very true answer, Vikas. And as I always tell my members that whenever you are applying and you are not getting a reward back, okay, do not get depend. Okay, do not be that much hopeful that okay, I will get reward. move on, apply for other job. Okay, keep applying for the other job. If you are about to getting selected, they will again get back to you. But meanwhile, do not sit back and relax. Go ahead and apply for other opportunity which you are having. Okay, do not just depend on the one application. So yes,
And
going ahead, huh?
like I share one incident like this year only, like I see a candidate whose interview happened in January, but due to
Mhm.
some reasons, like he has to wait for approx 5 to 6 months to
Okay.
get onboarded. So but still he was very like he waited patiently, and he was very sure that he will get a chance. And yeah, like before season, when there was a good requirement, then he finally got onboarded. So it depends, like.
Yes, on that I also remember one point accident that last, I mean, before 4 or 5 months, Deloitte were hiring. Okay, and Deloitte
Mm,
said that they will just hire a person who has done MCOM, not MBA. Okay, a
mhm,
person who has done MCOM. Okay, and about to get it completed, they can apply for tax consultant job. Okay, and what I
mm,
did, okay, that time my reach was very less on the LinkedIn. Okay, for
mm,
my page, I connected almost 100 MCOM people who were about to
okay,
get graduated. Okay, and I sent them the post. Okay, separately,
mm,
and I explained them each. I had my draft ready, and I sent them.
mm,
10 people got take it took it very serious. Okay, and
mm.
10 people applied for this, and out of 10, 2 people got selected. Okay, after 1 month they
That's
came to me.
nice.
Okay, on LinkedIn said, Deepak, you shared this post and I got selected. And you won't
Mm,
believe they are selected. Okay, they got the job offer, but till now they are not onboarded. Okay, they are awaiting. So that
yes,
is a
yes.
part. Okay, that is a part of hiring process, as Vikas says. Okay,
Mm,
but yes, you will have to be very patient. Okay, when it comes
patient.
for hiring, because again they are also having a lot of agenda which they have to take care of. Going ahead with other question, Vikas,
Mm,
uh, one person is asking, when will the company, okay, okay, so when will the company ask for professional qualification like EA? What will be the scope for MCOM or MBA in a Big Four in US tax field? Is growth same for MCOM or MBA? If a person is not having EA or CPA and
mm,
having
mm.
MBA and MCOM or Bcom as a degree, is he having a same chance of getting selected, and is he having the same growth scope in the future?
Okay. So starting with the first one, when will the company ask for professional qualifications like EA? All
Mhm.
right. So companies like Big Four suggest their employees to pursue EA or CPA. They suggest their employees to do so. They also sponsor their employees who are pursuing EA or CPA. And in Big Four, for manager level, EA or CPA is mandatory requirement,
Yes,
and it is a mandatory requirement. And it has also been seen that it is advised to people on senior and AM position to do the same, but not mandatory for them. But for managers, it has been seen it is mandatory.
correct.
Also, like this, coming to second question, like what will be the scope for MCOM or MBA in Big Fours? All right. So the scope of MCOM or MBA in Big Four in US tax field is good, as MCOM and BCom are also considered for US tax analyst and tax associate position. There's a good growth opportunity. And again, like growth opportunity also depends on the employee performance and how he's dealing with the work and all.
Yes, and I will also add a point that if you are a person who has done BCom and MBA like me, yes, you also stand a good chance. You can get into US taxation as I did, okay, as many of us did, okay, and the scope is same as EA is having. See, if
Mm,
you have done EA in first hand only, it is good.
mm,
But when you are getting on the manager post or AM post, you have to give the EA test and the
exactly.
CPA,
Mm,
okay. So the growth will be same.
mm,
You cannot run from this EA and CPA. You will have to give in one point of your career line in the US taxation. So growth
yes.
remains same for EA also, and the MBA and MCOM also. Okay. Now going ahead, what is the ideal time of hiring for big fours, talking about UI or KPMG, PwC, Deloitte, or any big six or big 10? What is the ideal time? People want to know any specific month in which they prefer hiring freshers. Okay, is there any preference? Is there any preferred month, or it is happening on the random basis whenever they require and they hire? What do you
Mm.
think?
Like for experienced folk, I see like for him or her hiring is on throughout the year. But for
Mhm.
ex like freshers, I see like it's during off season, like the major hiring happens for the freshers. Also, like in like we have spring season, fall season. So before the spring season and fall season, also the hiring happens, right?
Correct.
And yeah, so this is where like freshers are being hired and recruited
Correct.
mainly.
And in between also, in between also, whenever they feel that they lack a human resource as
There's a
fresher,
urgent requirement,
yes,
then they
they will hire. Okay. So yes, off season they hire most because they are having plenty of time. Okay.
yeah,
Busy season is very busy for everyone. So going ahead
yes.
with next question. Now, a person is asking that how to manage time for EA while working. I think you have already answered. Also, is any coaching required and chance of getting selected in USA after EA? Okay, I think Vikas has already answered this, that you can manage EA with your working
I can
depending upon
I can
how.
answer again.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
So basically, like for time management for working professionals, right? So again, like its consistency, discipline, and proper planning is what required for working professionals. They should be able to figure out their study time, that is after or before office. That is
Mhm.
important. And during weekdays, like minimum 2 to 3 hours of study will be required for the working professionals, minimum. And on weekends, they should devote as much hours they can.
Correct. Okay, so going ahead with next question,
Mhm.
a person is asking a fresher, he is that from where we can prepare for aptitude and interview for UI tax analyst. The answer
Mhm.
is very simple. Go to Mr. Deep channel and you can prepare for aptitude and
Correct, correct.
tax interview question. Okay, but again, for aptitude, do I think, is there any way to prepare aptitude for EY? Do you know any channel or any website having in your mind?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I would like to talk on this. So, like, generally, it has been seen that the aptitude test or the online test covers questions from logical reasoning, basic mathematics, English, accountancy, and taxation. So, preparation for English, taxation, and accountancy can be done from Bcom books and materials. For maths and reasoning, there are various resources available in YouTube to prepare. Even Mr. Deep channel covers this interview preparation. Like if you like need like a website, like there is one website known as careerride.com. You can check that also.
Okay.
So yeah,
And Vikas, will you be agree when people ask me this question? I say that if your basic is strong, if you have studied well in your BCom and MBA, you
mhm.
can crack it without studying also. Do you agree on my point?
Definitely, definitely. Because like for interview round, right? Basics of taxation, accounting, and some general questions will be only asked. So like good, like if your basics are good, you can like manage the
No,
interview
not
round.
talking about interview, talking about
Yeah,
aptitude test. Is
yeah, yeah,
if my
yeah.
correct, right? Because everything
Yes,
is
yes.
basic. You are going for a interview or maybe a job. You know the English. You are having the English knowledge. You know
Mhm.
the accounting. You know the basic mathematics. I think you can go ahead and crack it very easily. Yes, reasoning part is something which we can forget. Go ahead and
Practice.
study for
Mhm.
reasoning part. That is a very easy way to get crack the aptitude test. Yes, interview is tricky because there you need practice. There you need confidence that can
Mhm.
given by any experienced people, okay, which you can come and talk to me. So it is easy. Now going
Yeah.
ahead and talking about other question that Charan says, okay, and he's asking me to ask you that, uh, okay, if a person is getting referred, okay, at
mm.
UI, will be there any aptitude test along with interview for US tax, okay, or if he is getting referred, will he getting a interview call directly, or he will also have to go ahead and give like aptitude test, the resume shortlisting, the process remains same for referral also and a direct application also, or is there any difference?
Yes, the process will be same for the referral and direct application.
Yes.
Like candidate applying for like position like US tax analyst or tax associate, the fresher level, are usually tested on aptitude test along with the direct interview. So
So
aptitude will be there.
yes, of course. Whatever, if you are getting referred or if you are applying directly, process
Mm.
remains same for you. They
Yes,
cannot
yes.
change the process. Okay, whether you are referred or not. Okay. Yes, if you are referred, then the biasness remains towards you. Okay, that is a
Mm.
different point. But process they cannot neglect. Now, the last question from one of my member, Sri Charan says that,
Okay.
hi, yesterday I gave interview at UI for tax analyst role, that is a client round. Client gave me a, okay, gave my best at the client, gave my best, but lastly client said that he will connect again and talk to me separately. Really got confused that whether I am selected or not. So having any idea about a client round?
Client round, I'm not sure, but
I
again, like I should suggest Shri that he should wait patiently. As I mentioned,
mhm,
hiring is a process, it takes time. Also, like if he is having any confusion, like he can connect with the HR as well.
correct. So, Sri Charan, it is for me also a new word, client round. Okay, I
Client
never
round, yeah.
heard this of. Okay, but
Mm,
yes, if they said that they will come back to you, if you
mm.
have waited for some time, go ahead and mail them in a professional manner. Okay, and
Yes,
seek
yes.
for your result. Okay, if they are not reverting you back, okay, then
Mm,
move on and apply for other job. If you are supposed to get selected, then again they will contact back to you. So don't just depend
yes.
on the UI, go ahead and apply for the other job as well. Okay,
Mm,
so that is that we can say, and that is the ideal thing which we should, okay, because that is not in your hand or our hand. Okay,
mm.
so I think because this is it. Okay, you gave a lot of question, very answer very patiently. Okay, you covered each and every point on US taxation and UI. Okay, you answered every question of our member and community. I think that will be a great help for them. Okay, and I truly appreciate your appearance on our channel, because people like you, when they are ready to give their some precious time to freshers, okay, freshers get groomed of out of it. Okay, so thank you so much. I am very much thankful for your time for our channel and for our community. Okay, so thank you for coming. Okay.
All right, Deep. Thanks for inviting me for this session, and it was nice to connect with you. Thank you.
Same here. Hope in future also, if someone will ask anything, I can refer you that yes, you can go ahead and ask him, or maybe I will come to you and ask. So I'm also urging this to my audience, okay, who is watching me till the end, that again after asking a lot of question as well, okay, if still you are having any doubt regarding EA, US taxes or anything, you comment down your question in the comment box, and I will make sure that I am taking the answers from Vikas or maybe other people or maybe from my side, and I will revert back to you for sure. Okay, so if you think that your question is missed, don't worry, remind us in the comment section and I will give you the answer personally. So again, Vikas, thanks so much. Have a great night ahead. Okay, have a good night.
Okay, Deep. Thank you.